Hey guys, Average Joe Arms here, and I'm going to be putting an Apex trigger in my EDC, my carry gun, my M&P Shield Plus 9mm. I've already put the EPS carry on it, some Handleitgrips, Faxon threaded barrel, and a Faxon compensator. And now I'm going to be putting an Apex trigger in it. These triggers are better than the hinged. Not too bad, but I love Apex triggers, and I put them in a lot of my guns. So we're going to be putting this in today, and it says for duty carry. I don't want it to go off too easy, but I do want the nice smooth trigger pull, and it's just going to make this gun perform even better, which this gun performs incredible already. So I'm going to put this in, and I'll show you a few of the steps. Of course, I'm not going to show you how to put it in, because, you know, that would get us in trouble, and I don't want to get in trouble. But once you pull the gun apart, we are going to be putting this locking block in, and which means I am going to have to take off the EPS carry, which also means I am going to have to re-zero my optic. I do have a bore sighter, which gets it very close, so I'm not too worried about it, but we are going to have to take that off. We're going to have to pull this off. So anyway, I'm going to get this done, guys, and then I'll get back with you and show you some of the steps, okay? We're going to be replacing a lot. All right. Hey guys, one step I'm going to mention to you guys, removing the locking block slide release. On most M&Ps, I've done this on a bunch of M&Ps, and it's really simple to get this out, but on a shield it's a little different. I don't know how well you can see it, but there is a little groove in there, and on here you have that little extra groove there. So you don't want to break that, you don't want to force it too hard, and to get that groove, instead of being flush, you're going to be up just a little bit and wiggle it nice and easy to make sure you got it. You don't want to break that. So that is a different step than most M&Ps. So I just wanted to stop and show you guys that, and gonna keep going. Alright guys, I do want to show you a couple things. You got your block here. It's a little different than M&P 2.0s. As you can see, the slider release is actually attached to it. So I'm not going to break that off of there because I don't want to mess anything up, but that's pretty interesting. The other thing I wanted to mention, I had a hard time getting the trigger out. This little pin here was walked out, and I didn't even realize it, so it was stuck, but no problems. Got it out. So there's our trigger bar and our trigger shoe from our old one, and there you go. See, if you had the thumb safety, it would be right here, but I don't have the thumb safety version. So what we're going to do now is take out the sear and the sear spring and replace that with the ones from the kit. So I'll be back. Alright guys, because I love you guys, I make no bones about it. This thing is a pain in the wiener. I've done plenty of M&Ps, 2.0s. This shield is totally different. Everything's a little different. This part was kind of a bitch, but the problem I'm having now is getting the trigger on the trigger bar, which in the other ones was not a big deal. On this one, it is just really kicking my butt. I've been working on this single thing for 15 minutes. I do all my Apex triggers with this. I squeeze the pin shut with that, slowly turning it. This one, it won't even freaking budge. So anyway, I just want to share that with you guys because, you know, everything looks easy when I show you, oh look, here's the gun, oh look, the trigger's in it, oh look, this. But no, this is really getting to me right now. So that's why I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to put this sucker down, and I'm going to relax for a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back to it. Alright guys. Alright guys, so I did finally get it, thanks to Miss Average Joe Arms helping me. There really was no trick. I squeezed it, and then I stuck this in there until it was so hard to get this in that it finally clicked over it, and then I did it the rest of the way, and as you can see, I tore up my vise using these to turn it. I mean, honestly, the little guns are always the worst, right? I mean, I've done 3 M&Ps and 2 and a Glock, and I've done a couple for friends too. I've never had as many issues as I've been having with this little bastard. But we got it, and now it's time to put the spring on it and put her back together. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I just wanted to stop real quick before I finish, and all my friends that I do free gunsmithing for, I'm not going to do this for you. This is terrible. I'm just telling you guys right now. This is just terrible. If I did this in real time, you guys would be amazed. Just trying to get this back in once this was already in and I had everything together. I had to take it all apart, put this in, and do it in my own order. But you know, everything seems okay now. We're not ready to even dry fire it yet. And we still haven't even got to the safety plunger in there yet. But I'm just saying, this sucks. I'll be back. Okay guys, yeah, this thing's a pain, this little sucker. But now that it's done, first of all, it looks great. And the one thing I don't like is there seems to be a lot of take up for what this is. Usually the take up, it'll take out a lot of that take up. It is a crisp break and a short reset. Very short reset. So if you're going, oh, it even kicked me off the trigger. Right there. So the take up, no, not a fan. Maybe because I use polymer flat faced and all my other ones. Maybe this is how the shield is in the carry duty. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed with that take up, but I like the wall. I can find the wall easily. Nice break. Super short reset. So I'm not gonna know 100% until I get it to the range, but we do have to take it back apart, and what we have left is the safety plunger and safety plunger spring, and that I have to take the optic off. So I'm alright with that. We'll be okay. I'll be right back. So guys, just to let you know, we had to take this off, but it is under the rear sight, so I do have a sight puller here. Very inexpensive from Amazon. If you're going to do anything like this and mess around with guns and stuff, you're better off getting yourself one of these. And just so much easier than hammering and all that. As you can see, it just comes right off. So anyway, I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so took this off, got the safety plunger back in. That's easy if you follow directions. Just pull that screw, push it off. Don't try pushing it off with a side pusher without taking that screw off. I would never do that. But anyway, it's done, and now we're going to put the optic back on. But just so you can see, very smooth, very smooth. I like it a lot. Let's put the optic on. I just want to show you guys something, because I didn't show you guys in the video where I put the Holosun EPS Carry on here. This is RMSC, this is RMSC, but if you get the front in, as you can see, the backs do not click in. And I tried to put it on like this, and of course the optic was facing down. But the Holosun EPS Carry does come with a plate, and that plate will fit into the back there and fit secure, and then you have to put your EPS Carry on there, and then you'll be fine. So just a little tip for you guys, if you're planning on using the EPS Carry with the Shield Plus. I'll be right back. Alright guys, just another quick tip for you. Some of you have been watching my channel for a while, and you know all about using torque wrench and stuff like that. I like to have a good T10, T8, things like that. Get the screws started with this. You don't want to strip them. Get them down nice and even, and then just, you know, just a little turn with your torque screw. Make sure, I'd say 90% of them are 15 square inch pounds. But I've had a few 12s too. So make sure you read the directions, and make sure you're using these. Really inexpensive, Amazon. Let's get it torqued and I'll be right back. Alright, she's torqued down and she's done. She's done too. This is everything I wanted to do to my Shield Plus. Compensator, threaded barrel, EPS carry, Handleitgrips, now Apex trigger with the safety plunger. I don't have a trigger pull guide. I'm not really big on that. Don't really care, but really nice. Really nice. Sunday, I'm going to go to the range, and I'm going to put a lot of rounds through this. Mostly because of the compensator and the threaded barrel. I trust Apex triggers with my life. I've had for years. I have lots of them. I'm not concerned with the trigger at all. I have the Faxon compensator and barrel on my other M&P. Well, not the barrel. That was a standard M&P threaded barrel, but compensator. So I know they work good, but I want to make sure this one works good. And going to put a bunch of rounds through it. I only got 4 magazines. I got 2, they're under here under my sight puller. I got 2 15s and a 13 and a 10. So it's going to take some time, but I'm going to put a lot of rounds through these magazines, and it's going to be fun. I'll film a bunch of it for you guys, and I'll show you some videos, but I really can't wait to shoot it, so I'm excited. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Let me know. I love hearing from you guys, so I appreciate each and every one of you. Stay safe. Take care of each other. Average Joe Arms.